It is most likely that this will be the most important few minutes spent viewing information in any presentation that will show you how to generate excellent profits for your business. With respect, if you allow others to buy our pristine water, you'll miss out on a possible $1 million US profit per week. So please share with us the information in this presentation as we show you a way to maximize your water business profits. For our buyers, we believe that from the very first and in subsequent years, they can expect a returning profit of between 100 to 300% on their water investment by following our marketing plan, promotions, bonus and rebate systems. Mount Bellenden Kerr in the Australian tropics. At the foot of Mount Bellenden Kerr, just 50 kilometres south of Cairns in far north Queensland, there is an average rainfall of 4.7 metres of pristine rainwater per annum, having sometimes even exceeded 12 metres in that given period. As such, there is a plentiful supply of water that is as natural as Mother Nature intended. Our water does not touch the ground to become contaminated. Instead, it is collected on our internationally approved food quality membranes and passed through 1-micron filters. Natural applied ultraviolet light eliminates any and all microbes, germs, spores, molds and bacteria. This process and the end product is certified by NATA laboratories as pure and natural, as shown in the independent analysis results. Greetings, my name is Ron Donnelly. I'm a director with Rainforest Water Australia, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view this presentation, which I'm sure will be of great interest to you and your population. Recently, at the African World Water Congress in Jordan, Egypt's Dr. Sami Gabar identified a large number of countries worldwide as being below the water poverty line. 14 of these countries are in the Middle East, namely Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, Yemen, Kuwait, Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Sudan, Lebanon, Libya and Iran. These countries rely heavily on supplies of distilled, underground and desalinated waters as a means of supplying reasonable quality drinking water to their populations. And Egypt relies mainly on Nile water to cater for about 70% of its drinking water requirements. Distilled and desalinated water are considered harmful to people's health, as identified by the Johns Hopkins internationally famous research facility in the United States, and should be avoided. Underground and desalinated waters in the costly production and chemical processing often actually manufacture problems that are also harmful to people's health, as well as to the environment. They often produce high levels of boron and bromide, also detrimental to the health of humans. These processes are also seen to be contributing and directly attributed to, in no uncertain manner, the current Egyptian medical dilemma of the huge growth in kidney failure problems. And to add to the problem, it takes 3 litres of salt water to produce just 1 litre of desalinated potable water, and the resultant discharge from the process is also harming the surrounding environment. In Egypt, even using today's latest technology, seawater desalination is still an expensive solution, and underground water in Egypt is currently the only available temporary water shortage solution. The continuous extraction of underground water has seen the water table drop, on average, 1 metre per year for the last 30 years, and this is worrisome as the population is expected to at least double by the year 2050. Egypt faces water shortages that can be considered to be mostly due to the population boom, along with the possible interference with the water flow of the Nile downstream to Egypt, effectively compounding the problem. Overall, the situation is not that water is disappearing from planet Earth, but rather that cheap, abundant sources of water near population centres are dwindling. The product used to fill the water and beverage bottles for consumption in Egypt is often groundwater or desalinated seawater, signifying that there is a large crisis in the supply of quality drinking water looming ahead. But help is at hand. Tropical Rainforest Water Australia, located in far north Queensland, averages approximately 6 metres of pure natural rainwater per annum from pristine skies that is captured on internationally accepted food-grade membranes, passed through 1 micron filters and ultraviolet sterilisation, stored and then, as required, shipped in 20-foot shipping containers, each containing 22,000 litres. This water is as nature intended, perfect for human consumption. Today, Rainforest Water Australia offers Egypt in particular the opportunity to better the health of their nation, and this is how we plan to do it. Our technology, manufacturers' patented equipment, the intellectual property rights and the proprietary knowledge have been thoroughly tested over 4 years. Our assembled team is as follows. 1. A senior food scientist from the Department of Primary Industries to confirm RWA ISO ratings. This is expected to be independently audited to ISO 22000 purity, the highest rating available. 2. A consulting industrial chemist, on-site testing for every batch shipped. 3. A director of operations, controlling international sales. 4. A director of sites management and controller of machinery and buildings. 5. A publicity and IT director, managing communications and recording construction and ongoing events. 6. A freight controller, shipping and road. 7. Account and international auditors. 8. A consulting engineer, a large-scale hydro specialist. 9. A solar-powered consultant. 10. An international sales consultant. 11. An international barrister and legal representative. And 12. An international monetary controller. Construction, production and supply processes have been scheduled with the following milestones and timeframes anticipated. Please note that all financial transactions are quoted in Australian dollars. Stage 1. Received the forward purchase order from Egypt for 50 million litres FOB in cans at 20 cents per litre. The consignment is to be delivered to the nominated Egyptian bottling plants to be filled, labelled and distributed by those same Egyptian bottling plants. The forward purchase order requires no money up front but carries a revolving, irrevocable letter of credit from a major bank to our bank for 50 containers per week, each containing 22,000 litres and being a total of 1.1 million litres per week starting in late 2013. Stage 2. The necessary funding and private finance of 5 million plus Australian dollars is in place to complete the initial rainwater harvesting plant, commissioning it and making adjustments as needed, and then being ready to proceed to fill forward purchase orders. The following offers a genuine long-term solution to at least partially solving the drinking water problems of Egypt. Stage 3. Proceed immediately over a 3-year period to concurrently install 20 rainwater harvesting facilities in the wet tropics of Australia. All product will be shipped on chartered container ships to an especially designed and constructed huge SEPA bottling plant as a joint venture. This bottling plant will be built in Egypt and be capable of handling up to 1 billion litres per year after a 3-year period. The rolling out and concurrent construction of the successive rainwater harvesting plants can be seen as the creation of a lucrative new worldwide industry that will surely happen, and that Egypt in particular will be the major and dominant players, allowing their population to enjoy the purest drinking water on the planet.